So selling your business should be one of the happiest days of your life, right? For me, when I sold my family business, the overwhelming feeling wasn't excitement, it was relief. And that surprised me. Today, I want to share what I really learned from selling my business and the things that no one prepares you for. Selling a business is a once-in-a-lifetime event for most owners. It's often the single biggest financial moment of your life, and for many people, it's what funds their retirement. I sold my family business back in 2017. Before that, I'd worked as a chartered accountant doing financial due diligence, so I thought I knew exactly what I was getting into, but I didn't. The process was stressful, emotional, and exhausting. Deal fatigue is real, and by the time it was done, I was glad that it was all over. Since then, I've been involved in many more transactions, and when I speak to business owners looking to sell, I always try to put myself back in their shoes. So here are the key lessons I learned and what I wish I'd known earlier. If you ever bought or sold a house, you know the feeling. You agree the price, get the finance, the weeks go by and you're wondering if completion will ever happen. The frustration usually comes from not understanding the process. Now, business sales are very different from house sales. They're bespoke, they're more complex, and there are a lot more moving parts. Understanding the stages of a business sale helps you know why buyers are asking for so much information, understand what work still needs to be done, and have realistic expectations about timeframes. The more clarity you have up front, the less stressful the journey will be. Let's go back to the house sale analogy. When someone views a house, they will walk round, look at all the rooms, but they probably don't open every drawer to check your underwear. Selling a business is very different. When you sell the shares in a business, the buyer also takes on all the liabilities. So due diligence is about uncovering everything, and I mean everything. I remember getting really frustrated thinking, why do they want to see the environmental policy? Why do they care when Debbie and accounts started working there? But in truth, most of it's just box ticking. My advice, be open and be honest. And if there's a potential issue, tell the buyer before the deal is agreed. That way, buyers make informed decisions, problems are handled early, and you avoid deals collapsing late in the process. A top tip, this entire stage is much easier if your documents are already organised and stored in one place. Okay, not the solicitors themselves, but what they represent. Your solicitor's job is to protect you, and that means highlighting risks, which sometimes make things feel more complicated or scary than they actually are. As a seller, there are real risks. Deferred payments that might never arrive, warranties you're legally committing to, and clauses that could come back to haunt you. This can feel overwhelming. That's why it's essential to hire a specialist solicitor who can explain the risk clearly, help you understand how likely they are, and show the impacts if things go wrong. Once you understand the risks, you can make decisions you're actually comfortable with. This one's simple but crucial. Don't put a deposit down on a Ferrari the week before completion, because once you need the deal to complete, your negotiating power totally disappears. What if the buyer adds a clause at the last minute that your solicitor isn't happy with? If you've already mentally or financially spent the money, you might agree to things you really shouldn't. Stay patient and wait until the money is actually in your bank account. This might be the hardest part. You built the business from nothing. It was your baby. But once the deal is done, it's no longer yours. The new owners might change the name, change the strategy, replace people you care about. I've even heard about sellers buying that old business back for more money than they paid for it, just because they didn't like what the new owners were doing. At some point, you have to let go. It's difficult, but necessary. Selling a business isn't just a financial transaction, it's an emotional one. So if you're thinking about selling, preparation and mindset are just as important as the numbers. If you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought.